Hey guys, welcome back to the farm vlog here at Hiddenheightsfarm. Got Skeeter out here playing. I got some bread, and you guys might be wondering what I'm doing with bread. It's not a sandwich. I'm gonna use it to bait something. I'm gonna talk about that first thing. If you sit here and listen long enough, you can hear all these birds kind of singing in the background a little bit. It is pretty much springtime. We got some wildflowers starting to bloom there. You can see those little purple flowers. And birds are starting to build their nest and lay their eggs and all that type of stuff. Well, this right here is an Eastern Bluebird house. I say it's an Eastern Bluebird house. It is a bird house that I built for all the native Eastern Bluebirds. And the problem that we're having is all these sparrows. I know you guys probably have sparrows. They're coming in and they are starting to trying to build before all the Eastern Bluebirds, and the nest that we do have, the Eastern Bluebirds came in, started building, and the sparrows come in and they bully them and they kick them out. And if the Eastern Bluebirds laid any eggs, they actually peck them. And if the eggs are actually hatched, the sparrows will come in and they'll actually kill the baby bluebirds. They'll run the parents off. Sparrows are a nuisance bird. I think they came from England. I don't know if they come over on the ships or whatever back in the day, but from the research I've done, they are nuisance birds. They make a lot of messes. And I'm okay with all these birds and stuff living around here, but the sparrows aren't really native to our area. So we're gonna try to do our part and help these bluebirds out, because the Eastern Bluebirds are native to this area. So with that being said, I got the bread, and we do have a sparrow trap, and I know a lot of people's not going to exactly like this, but if you guys have houses, apartments, whatever you live in, if you see all these weird birds that are always like up in the ceilings and stuff underneath patios, building all these weird nests and making big messes, that's probably a sparrow. So we're gonna walk over here and I'm gonna show you guys how we try to take care of the sparrow problem here. Got on Mojo. What are you doing, boy? What are you doing? You going out? Come on. Play with your brother. Usually Mojo and Skeeter play tag, right? You gonna play tag? I don't got no treats on me. So it's kind of sad. You got all these bluebirds, you know, they are native to this area. They come in, they try to build their nest. We build all these boxes. I actually built 3 or 4 of these, and I don't see none in there, but I do see some feathers and stuff in there. But I built these boxes, and for the first year, the Eastern Bluebirds came in, they built their nest, they raised their young stayed around here, they ate the bugs out of the garden. They're just awesome, pretty birds to watch. Then last year, I think it was the first year, the sparrows, last year the sparrows really started in on being mean to all the bluebirds. So I bought a trap last year, and what we're going to do is use this bread. I think I ordered this on Amazon. I'll try to look, for anyone that's interested, I'll try to leave a link down in the description down below on this trap. I think I bought it on Amazon or eBay, I can't remember, but it's been really helpful. I haven't been using it. I didn't use it last year, like I said, and the sparrows pretty much took over, and the bluebirds are already struggling this year. So what I did is, I'll show you guys how this works. So you put your bait in here, you leave these 2 doors open, and birds fly around, they see this bread in here. Well, down here, this little thing right here, they land on it, and it triggers that, and it closes. And then there's a little hole right there, you see that hole? So they fly in here, and then they can't get back in here. So this is more or less like a holding pen, so you can leave a few in here, then you can kind of rebait it. But I don't know, some people let several of them get in here. I think you let them get in this middle part and it kind of draws in other sparrows. So you just come over here and once they trigger it and they're in here, you just open this up, reset it, and usually there's still bread left in there. They don't eat a lot of it, but so what we're gonna do is take a piece of bread and just kind of put it here and there. And the reason I got these little plastic things in here, these plastic things, I don't know if you can read upside down or not, but it says vanilla, and I think it's Highland brand. What that is, it's a lid to one of those 1 gallon ice cream containers. And I just took it, cut it in half, and put it in the bottom, because sometimes what I like to do is I like to get some bird seed or some chicken feed and sprinkle down in there, and I'll go get some here in a minute. It works really good, but we're just gonna try the bread for right now. And yeah, so those 1 gallon ice cream tubs, you can repurpose those containers. They're just a plastic container. They make good little storage containers, make little feed containers. You can keep feed in there, stuff like that. So, put some more bread in there. Might leave a piece just right there on the, let's leave a piece on that. And I'll go ahead and put some in here. Some in the middle. Alright, so we got all our bread. So I'm gonna go get some bird seed and sprinkle in there, and I'll be right back. So last year, I think it was around May or something, we had a family of bluebirds living in here, the mama and the babies, and the dad kept bringing them food and all this. Well, one day I'm sitting on the back patio and I look over here and I see like 2 feet of something black hanging down, and it was a stinging black snake. If I can find that clip of that video, I'll try to play it right now. All right guys, so I just got done with the bees and I just looked over at the bluebird house and checked this out. Got a black snake in there trying to eat the baby eggs. Or the eggs anyways. I'm gonna try to jerk him out of there because I don't want him eating the eggs. Out, Scooter. Yeah. Here he is. So is that not crazy? You got to watch these things. It's recommended to mount them like 5 or 6 feet up, because house cats and stuff like that, the stray cats will come, they'll climb the tree and they'll reach in there and get the babies out and all that. And of course the black snakes will get in there. We had like a 4 or 5 foot black snake, whatever it was in that video, was completely in this little box, and it's not a very big box. Those little snakes are pretty sneaky. So I got my bird seed here, just some regular old wild bird seed, and we'll bring it over here and sprinkle it in there, and we'll probably wait a little bit and see if any birds come. Okay, so I got the bird seed, and I'm gonna try to get as much as I can in those little plastic containers. And whatever I spill is not wasted, I promise you. The chickens watch every little move I do. Alright. You guys can see in there very good or not. So it is baited. And now we just wait. So spring is here. The grass is turning green. There's some wild flowering trees and stuff that's starting to bud out, and the bees are staying busy. We'll go check them out here in just a second. But another thing is, last year, a friend from work gave me some blackberry bushes, some thornless blackberry bushes that his neighbor didn't want any longer. And he dug them up, he brought them to work, and he brought them, I think, in a 5-gallon bucket with some water. And some of them made it and some of them didn't. But looky here, guys. I don't know how well you guys can see this, but this little guy, I'm trying to get it focused. There we go. This little guy's starting to get his leaves, and some of them didn't make it. This one here, I don't know if it's gonna make it. This one here is starting to get some leaves also. This one here is getting some leaves on it. So we got 4 or 5. This one here is good too. This one here is gonna do really well, I think. So we got 4 or 5 of these blackberry bushes, and whichever ones don't make it, I'll know here pretty quick, and I'll go ahead and dig them up, and I will go buy I'll go buy some more thornless blackberry bushes to replace the ones that don't look like they're gonna do anything. And I might build a little bed around them and try to amend the soil a little bit. Try to take really good care of them, because those thornless blackberry bushes are the way to go. They are not as good as the wild ones. The flavor's just not as good as the wild ones in my opinion. But these things get massive, these thornless ones. They get huge, way bigger than any wild ones I've ever seen. So we got some stuff to do today. I'm gonna go get busy on all that stuff, and I'll try to come back. I'll let this set pretty much all day, and if I notice any birds that come in it, we'll come back out here and talk about it. So I'll be back here in a little bit. I'm gonna go work on some projects, and if there's any birds in here in a little bit, we'll talk about that. I'm gonna give it a few hours. I haven't been putting any feed in there or bread in there yet this year, so it might take them a couple days to get used to it. I don't know, but I will come back and check in a few hours and see if there's any birds in there. Sometimes, here's something you got to know. Sometimes you will get other birds in there that are not sparrows, and you want to get them out pretty quick, because sometimes we've caught cardinals, we've caught all kinds of really good birds in there, and you don't want them to get in there and get hurt or anything. Okay, so it's been like 10 hours since I set the trap. It's almost sundown, and I set that thing this morning. Let's go check it. You think we got any or not? There's plenty around here, I promise. So here's the verdict. Nope. No sparrows, but all the seed's gone. So, I don't know if the wind just blew it around. I'm thinking that's what happened. The wind just blew all the seed out, because, I mean, you just barely touch this. Watch. Barely. And that's triggered. So I'm guessing the wind just blew all the seed out, because if a bird would have landed in there, it would have definitely triggered the trap to set. So we'll have to leave this in here, and I'll check it again tomorrow. Hopefully we can catch these things, because I'm noticing a lot of sparrows in our bluebird traps, and we want the bluebirds. So thanks for watching this video, guys. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, leave a comment down below, and leave a comment and tell me, what do you do? Do you trap sparrows or other invasive species of birds, or what do you do? Do you shoot them? What do you do? They're a nuisance to these bluebirds, so I don't know. We got to do something, because the bluebirds aren't even around here right now. They should be here. It's already springtime pretty much, and they're not here. So anyways, guys, we'll see you on the next video.